All right, let's begin. So today we're gonna talk about pronunciation. Here, pronunciation. Jadi bukan pronoun ya, nggak pakai o di tengahnya. Itu pronoun, nanti keliru sama pronoun yang itu, yang materi grammar. Tapi ini adalah pronunciation. Seperti ini cara bacanya. Kalau teman-teman nemu ya huruf kayak huruf e terbalik seperti ini, itu disebut dengan schwa. I will type it here in the chat box. Schwa itu disebut dengan schwa. Nah, schwa itu dibaca e. Kayak ketika kita bilang melukis, menari, memukul. Nah, itu schwa. Jadi dibacanya bukan pro tapi pronunciation. Jadi kalau ya ini lambang kayak di bahasa Jawa ada namanya taring tarung atau apa ya. Pokoknya kayak gini nih, S yang panjang kayak gini itu dibaca S tebal. Jadi itu dibaca dengan pronunciation. So today we're going to talk about pronunciation. And if we talk about pronunciation, of course, we are talking about this. Duh, mana ini? Nah, ini ya. This is IPA. I'm sorry. International Phonetic Alphabets. Ada yang menyebutnya juga phonetic symbols. Jadi IPA ini adalah di semua kamus pasti punya. Semua kamus pasti punya, terutama monolingual dictionary. So what is the function of this IPA symbols, phonetic symbols? Ini menunjukkan gimana cara kita membaca kata tersebut. Nah, ada banyak banget IPA. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Before we talk about IPA and some tricks and tips in pronunciation, American English pronunciation, I want to ask you guys, do you think pronunciation is important? Please raise your hand if you want to answer it. Do you think pronunciation is important? Okay, don't be shy. Okay, let me call one of you maybe. Oh yeah, Mbak Ica. Mbak Ica. Oh iya, sudah di-unmute. Oh iya, unmute Mbak. Keliru. Saya nggak sengaja meng-mute lagi. Tolong di-unmute. So do you think pronunciation is important?
Yeah, it's really important, I think, because if we bahasa Indonesia aja. Kalau kita menyebutkan sesuatu beda bunyinya akan beda artinya pasti.
That's
Miss Dian, you have to unmute first.
I forget. Okay, Abby.
Thank you, Miss Dian. In my opinion, pronunciation is very important because when we speak with people from other country, and our pronunciation is not clear. I mean, we don't have to speak like native, but our pronunciation should be clear, so others can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I feel that me as Indonesian, because I learn English not from native, and I got some pronunciation from Indonesian teacher or Indonesian coaches. When I speak English in Indonesia, Indonesian people can understand me because we have same dialect and we have same pronunciation. But when I speak to people from other country, they sometimes can get what I'm talking about, especially at the beginner, because I cannot differentiate between a and a, or e and e, and same with Same with S and Z, V
Oh,
and
yeah.
Z. So yeah, so
Yeah, that's right.
foreigner can get what we talking about, but Indonesian can they can understand us. I mean, because we have the same dialect or the same accent.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand what you mean.
Thank you, Miss.
Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, I agree with that. Pronunciation is very important. More important than accent. Because yeah, many people, they focus on accent rather than pronunciation. As a result, kayak katanya Mbak Abi tadi, jatuhnya itu mereka bisa melafalkan, bisa ngomong bahasa Inggris, tapi kayak ini orang ngomong apa ya, even native sendiri pun akan kayak bingung gitu. Dan bener banget tadi katanya Mbak Ica juga kan, kalau beda pronunciation beda arti. Let me show you this. Before we talk about it, let me show you this. Wait. I'm gonna text my friend. All right. Can you see my screen? My Google Chrome? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Oke. Jadi contohnya seperti ini nih. We have homonym, homograph, homophone. Homonym means it shares the same spelling, but they share the same spelling, but they don't share the same pronunciation. Jadi pronunciation itu nggak cuma kayak melafalkan kata aja, kayak i, es, itu enggak. Ternyata ada main penekanan pada suku kata keberapa sih. Contoh yang gampang aja pada kata object. Object kalau sebagai noun, ini seperti tadi aku bilang, ini adalah phonetic symbol atau IPA-nya. Seperti yang teman-teman lihat di sini ada tanda petik di depannya, itu berarti itu suku kata yang ditekankan. Jadi kalau itu berupa kata benda, dia bacanya adalah object. Object. Oh ya, kayak gini, Cambridge Dictionary bisa diakses via Google. Saya juga nggak punya sih, makanya pakai Google. Object.
Object.
See? And what about if it is a verb? It will be quite different. Verb mana verb? Nah ini dia. Object tadi benda, kalau noun artinya benda, kalau object itu kayak menentang gitu. Here, as you can see, kalau object tadi penekanan pada suku kata pertama. Tapi pada object penekanan pada suku kata kedua. Sedangkan yang depannya pakai schwa, bukan oh tapi schwa. Object.
Object.
Yang satunya object, satunya object. Another example. Ini sebagai verb, merekam itu adalah record. Penekanan pada suku kata kedua. Record.
Record.
Record. Sedangkan ada yang berupa noun yang artinya rekaman, ya. Penekanan pada suku kata pertama, dan itu nggak pakai ri, tapi pakai re.
Record.
Satunya record, satunya record. Record and record. Mereka sama, tulisannya sama, cuman fungsinya beda. Satu noun, satu verb, dan pronunciation-nya pastinya juga beda. Jadi diperhatikan di mana tanda petik itu berada, disitulah penekanannya. Ya, sampai sini ada yang mau tanyakan? From this point, do you have any question? No. So we can move on to our lesson, ya. Here the APA symbol ada banyak ya. Yang ini I, tapi just like what I said, hari ini kita nggak bahas semuanya karena waktunya nggak akan cukup. Kita cuma bahas yang paling susah. Yang sering banget orang Indonesia itu salah pengucapannya. Even I'm struggling with it. I mean, I'm struggling teaching my son to pronounce the word tree correctly. Jadi dia masih bilang tree gitu. Tree kayak pohon. It's really hard. Emang sih masih 7 tahun juga. Jadi ini, kita akan bahas yang ini. TH sounds. yang kayak think dan this. Ini adalah TH sounds. TH sounds itu apa sih? TH sounds itu adalah semua kata bahasa Inggris yang mengandung TH. Ini ada apa dengan kamera? Nah, yang mengandung TH kayak pada kata-kata ini. Nah, TH sound sendiri itu terbagi menjadi dua. Sebenarnya semuanya terbagi menjadi dua sih. Ada yang namanya voiced sama voiceless. Aku coba tulis di sini ya. Voiced, menimbulkan getaran. Voiceless, tidak menimbulkan mana G? Nah, terbagi menjadi voiced and voiceless. Kita tahu itu voiced apa voiceless dari mana sih? Dari megang tenggorokan gitu. Jadi ini TH sounds itu cara memproduksi suaranya adalah dengan meletakkan ujung lidah di antara gigi bawah dan gigi atas dan gigi bawah. I'm gonna show you. I came across this useful video actually. Ini slow motion ketika bilang TH sounds.
Meet your new
Kedengeran kan ya suaranya ya? It's yo.
Meet your new
Kedengeran ya?
baby brother.
As you can see ketika loh, kenapa? Videonya. Ketika si bapaknya bilang brother, oke aku escape dulu daripada gaji gitu.
Meet your new baby brother.
See, ini kartun, tapi sangat bermanfaat sekali ya. Itu cara bilang TH sounds. Can you see it? Dia meletakkan lidahnya, the tip of his tongue between the upper and the lower teeth. Jadi ketika dia bilang brother, that's how we pronounce TH sounds. Brother. Kayak huruf do, tahu nggak sih huruf do dalam hijaiyah, ya kan? Do, ya kan? Itu, ini yang voiced. Kenapa voiced? Ketika kita bilang do, brother, ada getaran di tenggorokan, signifikan sekali. Yang satunya juga sama cara pelafalannya, cuman beda di getarannya. Dia smooth sekali, hampir nggak ada getarannya. Ini yang versi cepatnya kalau nggak salah. Nah, coba perhatikan dia bilang three, bukan three ya. Kalau ini terlalu cepat, ini slow motionnya. Udah aku bikin slow motionnya. Wait, ada apa ini? Nah ini dia. See, dia juga posisinya sama. She put the tip of her tongue between the upper and the lower teeth. Jadi antara gigi atas gigi bawah. Jadi bilangnya kayak sa, tahu huruf hijaiyah sa ya kan? Abatasa. Nah, sa itu yang voiceless, yang do itu yang voiced. So now let's get back to this. Ini adalah lambang dari voiceless sound. Jadi kalau teman-teman nemu di kamus ya ada kayak theta gini, ini kan lambang theta tuh. Di kimia apa ya, fisika gitu. Itu kan kalau nemu kayak gini berarti itu dia voiceless. Jadi kayak gini nih dibacanya think. Bukan think ya. Kayak sering banget orang I think, ayo think kali gitu kan. Harusnya I think. Dan ini thought. Verb 2 dari think adalah thought. Jadi kayak tha gitu, thought. And this one is thank you. Not thank you, but thank you. Ya sebenarnya nggak perlu melek juga, cuman ya you know what I mean. You put the tip of your tongue between the upper and the lower teeth, di antara gigi atas dan gigi bawah, bukan di belakangnya. Bukan seperti kita bilang T kan ujung lidah kan ada di belakangnya gigi seri kalau huruf T ya kan, kalau T. Tapi ini bukan. Jadi ini beda dengan T. Think, thought, thank you, three, bukan three. Ini yang sering banget orang bilang 1, 2, 3. Not 3, but 3. Alright. Jangan yang ini adalah voiced, jadi harus ada getaran, seperti pada kata that, without, the, although. Sampai sini paham ya? Okay, to check your understanding, would you please, maybe one of you want to try to read these words? Please raise your hand. All right, Mbak Abby. And I'm gonna go with Mbak Ica after this. Okay, you begin from this.
Think, thought, thank you, 3, that, without, the, although.
Perfect. But one more thing. Bedakan antara think yang berpikir dengan think yang benda. Kayak one thing for sure, itu kan think, T-H-I-N-G.
Think.
Nah,
Think.
sedangkan pada think itu ada ke setelah eng. Think.
Think.
Okay, with ke. Think.
Think.
That's right. You did it. Thank you, Mbak Abby. Now, Mbak Ica.
Think, thought, thank you, 3, that, without, the, although.
Okay, very good. But would you please repeat this word? 3.
3.
That's correct. You did it great.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Jadi udah jelas ya untuk yang ini ya. Oke. Sekarang ini nih untuk yang 3. Bedakan antara 3 dan 3. I want you to listen to this.
As the ancient Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So, if you're not...
The best time to plant a tree. Jadi dalam American English ya, sebenarnya ada triknya untuk membedakan tree dan pohon, tree. Kalau dalam American English tuh huruf T ketemu R dibacanya jadi C. Jadi bukan tree kayak kita bilang tree gitu. No, it's tree. Tree. Kayak C ketemu R I gitu loh. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Tree. Jadi bukan tree, tapi tree. Okay, I'll repeat it.
As the ancient Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 20...
See, it's time. I know what's wrong with the video. Tree. Okay? Jelas ya? Now, for the next exercise, I want you to... I want you to listen to this video and tell me... Oh yeah, but Abby, do you want to ask something? Oh, no.
No, ma'am. I didn't lower my hand.
Oh yeah, you didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, you did it accidentally. It's okay. Jadi ini ada video taken from The Good Doctor. It's a very good series ya, my favorite, one of my favorite. Jadi tolong dengarkan terus coba deh tulis di chat box ya. Dia bilang apa, Dr. Sean Murphy ini?
Stories.
I used to think being a doctor was all I needed to make.
Stories.
I used to think being a doctor was all I needed to make.
Oh ya, itu kepotong. Dia bilangnya to make me happy. Lanjutannya. Tapi sebelumnya dia bilang apa tuh? Coba ditulis di chat box.
Stories.
I used to think being a doctor was all I needed to make.
Okay, have you got the answer? Okay. Have you got the answer? Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna talk to Okay, I used to think that being a doctor is Oke, ada jawaban lain lagi? Jadi dia bilang seperti ini. Ya benar. All I needed. Kurang ide-nya ya. Benar sih. I used to think being a doctor was all I needed. Ada ide-nya. Nah, ini nanti ide ending masuk pronunciation lagi, tapi bukan hari ini kita nggak bahas ini. Ide ending akan dibahas ketika kita bahas verb 2 yang berarti itu 2 minggu lagi, di minggu ketiga ya. I used to think being a doctor was all I needed to make me happy. Very good. Jadi itu salah satu dari keuntungan belajar pronunciation ya. Banyak orang yang berpikir kayak tadi pagi, my friend, one of my friend, ya pokoknya kenalan gitu lah. Ada yang bilang kayaknya ngapain juga belajar pronunciation, didengerin aja gitu kan. Sebenarnya keuntungannya adalah kalau kita bisa tahu triknya pronunciation, kita bisa improve listening kita. Ini intermezzo aja, sedikit cerita waktu dulu sebelum paham ngerti cara belajar pronunciation. TOEFL kalau listening pasti yang salah setengah soal. Tapi setelah belajar pronunciation, paling kalau TOEFL yang salah di listening 2 atau 3 soal aja dari 50 soal itu. Nah, ini exercise-nya ya. Jadi, who wants to read these sentences? Oh ya, untuk yang terakhir ini emang close. Kalau cuma satu close pakai yang voiced sounds, tapi dalam pronunciation ada yang dinamakan dengan consonant cluster, yang mana ketika ada beberapa konsonan jajar-jajar itu, salah satunya itu akan di drop untuk mempermudah pronunciation. Jadi ketika close itu ada banyak plural, jadi dibaca close. Kayak ketika menutup pintu, close. Itu with z, close, not closes but close. Okay? So who wants to try to read these sentences? Sentence number 1, the first sentence first. Who wants to try? Yang tadi belum, mungkin coba. Oke. Mbak Damara first. Yang pertama Mbak Damara, apa namanya? Kalimat pertama.
Okay. There are 3 trees in my backyard.
There are three trees in my backyard. Jadi TR dibaca kayak C ya, trees.
Trees.
Yeah, okay. Can you repeat that? There are 3 trees in my backyard.
There are 3 trees in my backyard.
Very good. Ini TH kayak S gitu ya. Three.
Gimana?
Wait, kameraku nyala. Oh, nyala sih. 3. Jadi ujung lidah itu kayak 3. Let me show you the previous video. Ketika si aktrisnya bilang 3. Nah, di situ dia lidahnya ada di antara gigi atas dan gigi bawah. Kayak gini, slow motionnya. Ya kan? Ya, kayak gitu. Coba Mbak Damara, 3. Okay. We can work on it later, but that's better actually. 3 ya. Sambil dilatih kayak gitu. Okay, thank you Mbak Damara. Okay. Thank you. Now Mbak Abby. Yeah, you're welcome. Please read the second sentence.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
before I read the second sentence, can I add something? Yeah. So my trick to pronounce TH, jadi di apa? Taruh yang untuk yang voiceless miss. Jadi naruh tangan di depan mulut.
Ya bisa juga itu.
Jadi kalau ada udaranya berarti itu udah benar TH.
Ya.
Karena kalau enggak ada udaranya berarti giginya terlalu rapat dan itu akan sama kedengarannya sama dengan P biasa.
Okay. Can you turn on your camera maybe to show?
I didn't wear.
I'm not wearing.
So.
You're not wearing. You're not wearing hijab.
And I'm dark room.
Oh, I see. Okay, benar. Jadi
Wait
kayak-
a moment.
sorry.
Wait a moment. Okay.
Mm-mm. Why is it so hot here? Okay.
Okay. Can you see me?
No. No. Where are you?
Oh, I put. Sorry. I
Yeah,
closed
yeah.
my camera.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
uh,
That's a trick.
I use
actually.
Indonesian, so it will better because
It's okay.
masih
It's
kagok
okay.
bahasa Inggris. Jadi
Apa?
gini ngomongnya. For voiceless
Mm-mm.
harus
That's
ada
right.
udaranya. Jadi taruh tangan
Mm-mm.
depan mulut.
Uh-uh.
But for voice yang ada voice-nya itu ada kayak lebah di telinga. Jadi
That's right.
Jadi kalau udah kedengaran ada lebah di telinga berarti itu udah benar.
That's absolutely right, guys.
Dan for voiceless ada udara yang keluar.
Yeah, that three. That's right.
Jadi kalau yang voice yang TH yang seperti D itu enggak boleh ada udaranya. Jadi
Iya, cukup ada getaran, bener banget.
ya, enggak boleh ada udara yang keluar tapi telinganya ada kayak lebah.
That's a good trick, guys. Yeah, that's absolutely a good trick. Thank you, Mbak Abby. That's really helpful. Jadi yang lain bisa mempraktekkannya. Okay, would you please read the second sentence? But really, it's really helpful. Thank you.
I thought we were on the right path already.
Very good.
I thought we were on the right path already.
Yes, very good.
Masih gemetaran Miss habis ngomong tadi, sok tahu soalnya.
Enggak, itu bener banget, sangat membantu sekali malahan. Bener, kayak mempermudah penjelasannya jadinya. Alright, right path. Bener, soundnya thought sama path. But I want to correct one thing untuk right. Jadi setiap teman-teman nemu kata dalam bahasa Inggris berakhiran dengan GHT nih, GHT. Itu G-nya nggak usah dibaca, langsung ke T-nya, right. Seperti contoh pada kata malam, NIGHT, night, bukan good night, tapi good night. Terus seperti pada kata berat badan, WEIGHT, bukan dibaca wake, tapi wait. Exactly the same kayak kita bilang tunggu, wait for me. Jadi again itu kalau ini namanya homophone ya, suaranya sama tapi tulisannya beda. Ya, homophone, that's right. Jadi seperti itu. Now what about very good Mbak Abby, thank you. Mbak Ica ya, number 3.
I am running out the breath.
I'm running. Oh ya, ini breath pakai yang voiceless, tapi E-nya dibaca eh.
I am
Breath.
running out the breath.
Ya, I'm running out of breath.
Sorry.
Ya, ini kayak sa, breath. Would you please repeat it?
I am running out of breath.
Kayak masih dengar
I'll
kayak
try one
T
more
ya.
time. Wait. I am running out of breath.
Yes, that's better. Breath. Yeah, I could hear the your breath actually seperti katanya Mbak Abby tadi ada kayak letupan nafas waktu bilang breath. That's right. Thank you Mbak Ica. Now the apa namanya? Sentence number 4, the fourth sentence. Who wants to try? Who wants to try? Anyone? Okay, Mbak Hulia. Hulia ya. Oh ya Mbak Hulia.
Oke, Miss.
Oh ya, yang ini pakai voice ya. Jadi yang ini kan breath pakai pakai sa. Kalau ini breathe pakai i pakai do. Breathe.
Breathe.
Yes.
Okay. The instructor told us to breathe in deeply and then breathe out slowly.
Okay, very good. Oh ya, kalau Z ketemu vowel sound dibaca Z ya. The instructor. Ya benar.
The instructor.
Can you repeat that?
The instructor. Okay, Miss. The instructor told us to breathe in deeply and breathe Okay. Breathe. Breathe in deeply and then breathe out slowly.
The structure told us to breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. Tarik nafas dalam, keluarkan perlahan. Okay, thank you Mbak Hulia. You did a great job. Okay, people. Okay, wait a second. Okay, please give me a second. I'm gonna call my husband to take my son. Wait. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, the fifth sentence. Who wants to try to read it? The fifth sentence. Anyone? Okay, maybe Mbak Lina, you want to try the fifth sentence?
Okay, I try, Miss. He kept doing it, although he knew it was wrong.
Okay, very good. That's right, Marina. Okay, thank you. What about the next sentence? Who wants to try? Maybe, okay. Mbak Icha again. Wait. Oh, let's ask Mbak Link first. How should I call you, Link? Like LinkedIn? Mbak Link? Okay, carry on. The next sentence. Hello, Mbak Link. Are you there? Oh, maybe he didn't do it. She didn't do it on purpose, maybe. Okay, Mbak Icha, can you read the next sentence?
The weather is nice today.
The weather is nice today. Very good. And the last sentence. The last sentence. Anyone? What about Mas Fajri?
Yes, Miss.
Can you read the last? Ini bacanya close ya. Kayak menutup gitu loh, close.
Make sure your clothes are
appropriate. Yes. Make sure. Okay, repeat after me. Make sure your clothes are appropriate.
Make sure your clothes are appropriate.
Appropriate. It's okay.
Yeah,
appropriate. That's it, appropriate. Jadi itu bacanya meskipun ada s-nya, cuman karena itu ada penambahan s, dia berubah bacanya jadi clothes. Make sure your clothes are appropriate. Thank you, Mas Fajri. Nah, untuk TH Sounds kayaknya udah bisa. Kita ke ini agak mengumpat tapi nggak ada maksud untuk mengumpat ya. Yaitu beach versus beach. Berarti yang mana kita harus membahas tentang E sound and E sound. Jadi di phonetic symbols itu ada huruf kayak I kapital ini, tapi bacanya bukan I, tapi E. Kayak huruf E dalam abjad kita bahasa Indonesia, A, B, C, D, E gitu. E. Bedakan sama ya. Itu kan lebar, gitu ya kan. kayak hampir senyum ketika kita bilang gitu. Kok gitu sih. Tapi kalau ya like you are lazy to say that gitu. Kayak huruf E, benar-benar kayak huruf E. Sedangkan yang satunya itu I, kayak huruf I dalam bahasa Indonesia. Nah, berarti ini biasanya ciri-cirinya kalau E sound ya. Oke, wait. Sini. Ini dilap dulu. Lagi. Kalau E sound itu biasanya huruf I yang cuma sebiji diapit sama 2 konsonan. Iya, kenapa? Oke, wait a second. Ayah mana? Nah, seperti pada kata beach. Jadi pakai C. Beach. Oke, wait. Oke. Right. Jadi where were we? Oh ya, kalau huruf I ada diapit antara 2 konsonan ya, I-nya cuma sebiji, biasanya dibaca E. Kayak pada kata beach, will. Jadi will ini bukan will ya, kayak misalnya aku akan pulang, bukan I will go home, tapi I will go home. Will. Terus kapal bukan ship ya, tapi ship. Dan pinggul itu hip ya. Terus yang lawannya ini I. Jadi jangan dipanjang-panjangin juga. Ya emang lebih panjang, cuman nggak terlalu dipanjangin juga. Pada kata beach. Jadi ini beach, will, ship, hip. Let me show you some videos related to it. Nama tadi. The first video.
It feels right. I know, but we have to fix this. We have to make sure you don't get fired.
We?
I will help you. But just
Dia bilang I will help you. Bukan I will help you, tapi I will help you.
to get rid of you. Deal? Fired.
We?
I will help you. But just to get rid of you.
I will help you, but just to get rid of you. Bukan get rid of you, but get rid of you. Rid, will. Sedangkan yang satunya namanya oh ya udah.
Good. Uh-oh.
Wow, my training wheels. I can't ride without a training
What do you think?
Dia bilangnya my training wheel.
Uh-oh.
Wow, my training wheels.
Baru dia bilang wheel. My training wheels. Yang tadi will. I will help you. Will. My training wheels. Jadi will dan will itu beda. And the next video.
If you saw a tweet that only said this, you might think to yourself, that looks like abuse. After all, why would you want to receive the message, yo, bitch?
Yo, bitch. Jadi bilangnya yo, bitch. Bukan bitch, tapi bitch. Yo, bitch.
Now, I try to stay relatively hip to the latest trends and memes.
I stay relatively hip. Hip ya, bukan hip, tapi hip pakai E. Now let's get back to the previous slide. Jadi jelas ya, ini beach. Beach, will, wheel, ship, hip. Okay, now who wants to try to read them, all of them? Oke, Mbak Ica. Oh, belum. Oh, ya, di-mute.
Beach, beach, will, wheel, ship, ship, hip, hip.
Okay, very good. You nailed it. Now, Mbak Abby.
Beach, wheel, ship, hip.
Yang ini dari sini dulu. Sini ke sini, sini ke sini. Jadi kedengaran bedanya gitu.
Beach, beach, wheel, wheel, ship, ship, hip, hip.
Oke, very good. Tapi untuk yang dua pasang terakhir ini kayaknya hampir sama tadi bacanya. Ini ship, pakai E, ship.
Ship, 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 hip, hip.
Okay, that's good. That's it. That's what I mean. Okay, anyone? Mungkin ada yang mau coba lagi? Yang lain mungkin? Okay. Let's see. Mbak Julia.
Okay, Miss. Beach, 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 wheel, wheel, ship, ship, hip, hip.
Yes, you did it great. Benar itu tadi. Okay, thank you. Now Mbak Lina.
Coba ya, Miss. Beach, beach, well, wheel, ship, ship, hip, hip.
Nah, that's great. Gampang kan ya? Udah pada bisa semua soalnya ini. Oke, kalau gitu kita ke Mbak Julia tadi sudah ya? Oke. Kita ke ini slide yang berikutnya. Okay, exercise again, and it's sense now, senses. Now, who wants to try to read the first sentence? Anyone? Okay, Mbak Julia first.
Okay, she can be a real bitch.
She can be a real bitch. That's right. Thank you, Mbak Julia. Now, Mbak Abby, the next sentence.
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the beach. Right. Okay, now next, the third sentence. Okay, Yoshiko, Mbak atau Mas ini ya?
Mbak, sis.
Oh, Mbak ya. Okay.
The ship sank slowly to the depths of the ocean.
Okay, let me show you how to read it. Emang ini agak panjang daripada yang dua atasnya tadi ya. The ship. Jadi bukan ship tapi ship ya. Kita tadi udah bahas itu bukan e. The ship sank. Ingat ada K di sini, ke sound dari sank. The ship sank slowly to the depths. Jadi bacanya depths, ada S-nya. Depths of the ocean. The kalau ketemu vowel jadi the ocean. Okay, again, Mbak Yoshiko, can you please repeat it?
The ship sank. The ship. The ship sank slowly to the deep depths of the ocean.
Yes, of the ocean. That's right, depths. Jadi ship ya, S-nya tebal, S, terus pakai pakai P, ship. Bedakan dengan ketika kita bilang shape nanti, soalnya seringkali keplesetnya bilang shape yang bentuk, itu diphthong. Kalau shape itu diphthong, karena ada A-nya, shape, ada translasi dari E ke I, shape. Tapi kalau ini shape biasa, cuma satu suara. Shape. Okay, thank you, Mbak Yoshiko. You did a great job. Next, Mbak Icha, again.
They use a dog to look after their sheep.
They use a dog to look after their sheep. Very good, Mbak Icha. Now, who wants to try again? Do you want to try it again?
Yeah. They use a
Yoshiko.
dog.
Yeah, you actually you did a great job. It's right. It's correct.
Okay. They use a dog to look after their sheep.
That's great. Sheep, benar. I mean the next sentence. Who wants to try the next sentence? But Yoshiko, do you want to try it again?
Okay. This exercise is designed to trim your hips and stomach.
Okay, wait. This ini bukan this bacanya ya. Nanti keluar sama this yang THS. THESE ini this. Okay, repeat after me. This exercise is designed to trim your hips. Hips bukan hip karena ini cuma satu i jadi bacanya hips, and stomach. Bacanya ini stomach.
Stomach.
Pakai ke ya, bukan ceh ya, tapi stomach.
Stomach.
Coba diulangi lagi Mbak Yoshiko.
This exercise is designed to trim your hips and stomach.
Perfect. That's what I mean. Okay, thank you. Now Mbak Pebi. Mbak Pebi. The next sentence.
Yes, Miss.
This one.
I will try. Always find a hip.
Ini dari depan.
Yeah. You can always find a heap of clothes here.
Karena ini ada dua vokal ya, berarti hip pakai i. You can always find a heap of clothes here.
You can always find a heap of clothes here.
Yes, clothes. Jadi nggak usah dibaca th-nya nggak apa-apa, tapi baca clothes kayak yang di chat box yang tanya tulis tadi.
Clothes here.
That's right. Okay, thank you Mbak Pebi. Now Mas Fajri.
Yes, Miss. They always piss me off.
Ya, piss ya. Jangan lupa sama piss. Oke, coba lihat. They always piss me off.
They always piss me off.
Piss me off. Jadi bukan i ya, kayak piss.
Oh, they always piss me off.
They always piss me off. Okay, thank you Mas Fajri. Mbak Damara.
It is just a piece of cake.
It is just a piece of cake. Very good, piece. Jadi yang satunya piece, satunya piece ya. Sering tukar sih kalau aku yang ini. Pernah itu kan sama native karena aku agak malas bilang iya. Maybe I hardly smile. Dia cuma mengingatkan if you want to say peace, it's like you are smiling, peace. Tapi jatuhnya bilangnya cuma peace gitu aja. Ya mungkin a good reminder ya. Ketika kita bilang e sound itu kayak tersenyum, sama kayak kita bilang cheese gitu kan, cheese, peace, ya. Kalau yang ini piss, they always piss me off. It's just a piece of cake. Peach, like that. Jadi kayak tersenyum ketika itu hurufnya i yang titik 2 huruf i itu. Okay, from this point, do you have any question? Do you have any question? No? So let's move on to the next video.
Miss, I have a question.
Okay.
When we say will and well, it's like the same with
Oh, yes. Well, like that?
Yeah.
Well, will.
Well, yeah.
Can you find the difference?
Maybe the well is
more wider. It's wider. Our mouth will be wider. Well.
Yeah. But if someone don't up the mouth, whether it's like same.
That's right. So you have to open your mouth wider when you say well, like that. Well. Terus kalau will ya will gitu. Dan are two different things. Sebenarnya kita di bahasa Indonesia sendiri juga vowel sounds-nya untuk huruf ada dua macam kan. Sama bukan huruf jorok ya, tapi kalau berak itu pakai Oh iya. Kalau misalnya warna perak lawan kata emas itu kan perak, bukan perak kan, tapi perak itu sama. Sebenarnya kita punya suara dan suara dalam bahasa Indonesia. Sama kayak will and well. Well, I think I will do that. Well and will. Well, will. Can you notice the difference, Mbak Damara?
Yeah, I did, but maybe if someone say well or what's well,
Well,
like
will, will. Okay. Jadi ya emang sih harus jelas. That's why we need to pronounce the words. Apa namanya? Correctly, clearly. It's more important than accent. Okay. Do you have any question again? Anyone?
enough.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, wait. Batuk. Now, untuk yang Tiason sudah, dan ini sudah, dan ini salah satu pertanyaan yang frequently asked question juga. Salah satu pertanyaan yang sering banget tanyakan, yaitu perbedaan antara bisa dan tidak bisa. Di sini tidak bisa dulu, tidak bisa dan bisa. Sebenarnya gini, ada yang bilang pakai T, boleh sih pakai T, can't, bisa. Tapi pada prakteknya American English, the Americans usually don't pronounce the T sound. Bukan usually sih, they often drop the T sound. Mereka biasanya bilangkan T-nya yang mana, itu akan jadi loh. Ini apa? Ini bisa apa nggak bisa? Kok nggak ada T-nya itu? Kalau British English itu gampang membedakannya kan karena CANT dibaca can't. I don't know whether it's correct or not cara aku melafalkan secara British, but yeah, itu dibaca lebih ke can't. Sedangkan American English itu tetap cuman lambangnya akan seperti ini. Kalau nemu lambang seperti ini, itu dibacanya Jadi mulut itu terbuka lebar, dan ini berganti-ganti suaranya mengikuti konsonan setelahnya. Kalau konsonan setelahnya itu suara dengung nasal sound, kalau nggak salah namanya suara sengau, suara sengau kayak huruf kayak n sama itu akan jadi kayak transisi ke e ke a, kayak I'm sorry, ini bukan bermaksud untuk cursing ya, bukan bermaksud untuk ngomong kotor ya, tapi kita pernah dengar damn, ya kan? Itu ada transisi antara e ke a-nya, damn, ya gitu, damn, man. Nah itu juga membedakan man and man. Inilah juga yang ada pada can itu yang negatif. Kalau positif dibaca boleh pakai schwa, boleh can, boleh juga pakai ihsan tadi, kin, bukan kin tapi kin or kin, that's the same. Now let me show you the example. Here we have a video taken from Zootopia.
You know what? You can do it. Can't do it.
Okay, bisa ketebak dia bilang apa? What did the cat say?
You know what? You can do it. Can't do it.
Ada yang tahu? Alright, Mbak Dika, Mas Dika apa Mbak Dika? Oh, Mbak ya, Febianti soalnya. Alright.
He can do it, jadi dia bisa, padahal nggak bisa gitu.
Sana Dika. Benar, ada dua sebenarnya. Ya benar tadi pertama bilangnya, you know what, you can do it. Tadi dia bilangnya
bisa, padahal tidak bisa.
Dia di depannya pura-pura nyemangatin. Kamu bisa loh, terus pas dia nggak ada, yakin dia nggak bisa gitu. Biasalah orang seperti itu.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what, you can do it. You can do it. Terus setelahnya dia bilang, he can't do it. Nah, disinilah permainan penekanan kata itu dimulai. Jadi pronunciation seperti yang bilang tadi, bukan cuma tentang memproduksi suaranya seperti apa, tapi penekanan kata itu di mana, gitu loh. Ketika ini, terutama pada can dan can pada American English, ketika itu kalimat negatif, can't, penekanannya ada pada can't-nya. Sedangkan kata setelah can, kata kerja yang muncul setelah can, itu lebih nggak terlalu ditekankan, kayak sambil lalu aja gitu. Sedangkan pada yang positif can itu malah can-nya yang sambil lalu. Tapi verb yang muncul setelah can itu yang penekanan. Tapi bukan dilebay-lebaykan, ditekankan juga kayak you know what, you can do it, he can do it. No, it's not like terlalu berlebihan gitu. Seperti kayak gini nih, coba cek.
You know what? You can do it.
Dia cuma sambil lalu aja, you know what, you can do it. Dia bukan bilang can loh, tapi dia bilang can pakai e. Apa? Oh iya.
You know what? You can do it.
Duh. Obama kenapa udah muncul?
You know what? You can do it.
You know what? You can do it. You can do it. Terus setelah itu dia bilang kalimat negatifnya.
You know what? You can do it. Can't do it.
Ini apa lagi sih? You know what? You can do it. He can't do it. Jadi di situ dia can't-nya itu kayak semacam ditarik gitu loh, agak ketarik gitu. You know what? You can do it. He can't do it. Okay. Does anyone want to try to read the sentence yang dibilang si kucing? You know what? You can do it. He can't do it. Anyone? Mbak Yoshiko atau Mbak Pebi mungkin? Do you want to read it? This sentence yang ada di chat box. You know what? You can do it. He can't do it.
Just you know what, you can do it, he can do it.
Jadi kalau itu kalian positif bacanya bukan kan ya, tapi you can. You know what, you can do it.
Can do it. He can do it.
Yang ini bacanya can't. He can't do it.
You know what, you can do it, he can do it.
Okay, thank you Mbak Yoshiko. Now Mbak Abby first and then Mbak Ica.
You know what? You can do it. You can do it.
Okay, wait. Gimana tadi Mbak Abby?
You know what? You can do it. He can do it.
Ya, you know what? You can do it. You can do it. Jadi kayaknya, jadi yang positif pakai ya. You can do it. Okay, terus yang negatifnya he can't. He can't do it. Please repeat it. Mbak Abby.
You know what? You can do it. He can do it.
Okay, that's better. Thank you. Now Mbak Ica.
You know what? You can do it. He can't do it.
Okay, you know what? You can.
You know what? You can do it. He can't do it.
Yes, that's right. That's perfect. You know what? You can do it. He can't do it. Nah, sekarang coba tebak Pak Obama bilang apa?
And that to some degree, the people of these countries are going to have to, find their own way. We can help them, but we can't do it for them.
It seems to
it's a bit fast ya. To some degree. Oh, terlalu panjang kayaknya nanti. Sampai sini aja deh.
And that to some degree.
Itu berarti minta di escape ini. To some degree.
And that to some degree.
Wait, chat box.
The people of these countries are going to have to.
Iya, benar ada kan-nya sih.
Find their own way. We can help them, but we can't do it for them.
It seems to sampai sini.
And
bukan yang ini.
Find their own way. We can help them.
Apa pertama dibilangnya? We titik. Yes, we can. We can help them. That's right, Mbak Della. We can help them. Karena dia bilangnya can. And what about the second? Dia bilangnya ada dua itu tadi.
We can help them, but we can't do it for them.
But we can't do it for them. That's right. Karena American English itu biasanya kalau them itu the-nya hilang jadi we can help them, but we can't do it for them. That's right. Berarti udah bisa ya membedakan antara can sama can't ya. Jadi kalau nonton film tanpa subtitle bisa ini ya ceritanya. Oke, sekarang next exercise-nya yang ini. Ini coba didengarkan, terus coba tulis di chat box dia bilang apa. Ini agak kepotong memang videonya kayak gini. Ini udah menit ke 0 tapi you-nya nggak terlalu kedengaran. Tapi di awal dia bilang you sebenarnya.
Can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Can't connect the dots looking forward. Can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards.
Can you get the point?
Can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards.
Anyone? Ada yang sudah dapat jawabannya? Okay. You can always connect. Hampir. The dots. Akan saya bantu. The dots. Titik. You can always connect the dots. The dots looking forward. That's right. Benar. Untuk yang next-nya apa itu dia bilangnya?
Looking forward. You can only can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards.
Nah, ini gampang nih berarti lanjutannya. Apa tuh lanjutannya?
Forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. You can only connect them looking backwards.
You can only connect them looking backwards with S ya. Backwards. Tapi udah benar sih. You can only connect them looking backwards. Backwards bukan bad words tapi backwards seperti kata Mbak Della. Let's check them out.
Can't connect the dots looking forward.
Nah, ini kayak jawabannya Mbak Ebi bener. Tadi Mbak Ebi bilangnya you can mana tadi Mbak Ebi? Mbak Ebi bilangnya you can always connect the dots looking forward. But you can terus lanjutannya bener katanya Mbak Della, you can only connect them looking backwards with S.
You can only connect them looking backwards.
Backwards with S. That's right. Berarti untuk can dan can udah bisa, mission accomplished. Ini salah satu hal yang sering ditanyakan banget, bedanya gimana sih cara bacanya can sama can? Nah, seperti itu ya cara bacanya. Kita sudah bisa. Nah, untuk mengecek apakah benar-benar sudah paham, as always, we have exercise here. Nah, who wants to read the first sentence? Oh, so there will be two of you, mungkin satu kalimat dua orang ya, untuk biar semuanya kebagian cara bacanya untuk ngecek bener apa enggaknya gitu. Okay, who wants to try to read the first sentence? Okay, Mbak Yoshiko. Karena ini kalimat positif berarti pakai ya, can.
I can't be there by 12.
Bukan can tapi can. Pakai Mbak ya. Ya, can.
Be there by 12.
Yes, I can be there by 12. That's right. Jadi kayak gaskan gitu kan. Bahasa zaman sekarang, I can be there by 12. Okay, thank you Mbak Yoshiko. Mbak Abby, still the first sentence.
I can be there by 12.
That's right. I can be there by 12. Very good, Mbak Abby. Now, who will read the second sentence?
Me again, Miss.
Okay. Oh, Mbak Icha first. Sure, but you will go after Mbak Icha. Okay, Mbak Icha.
I can make it on Saturday, but I can definitely go on Sunday.
Very good. You did great in one shot.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mbak Icha. Now, Mbak Abby.
I can make it on Sunday, but I can
Saturday,
definitely
Mbak. Saturday.
I can make it on Saturday, but I can definitely go on Sunday.
That's right. I can't make it on Saturday, but I can definitely go on Sunday. Very good, Mbak Abby. Now, Mbak Julia will read the third sentence ya, Mbak Julia ya.
Okay, Miss. He can't understand what I'm saying.
That's right. He can't understand what I'm saying. Very good, Mbak Julia. Now, who wants to try? Ternyata nggak susah yang dibayangkan kan ya. Ngebaca can sama can't itu banyak sekali yang apa namanya tanya bedanya apa. Nggak sesusah itu kok. Who wants to read the third sentence again, maybe? Mbak Dela. Mbak Dika will be number 4.
Okay, Miss, number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, he can't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, he can't. Jadi kayak ada ditarik gitu ya, can't. Kayak kata Obama tadi, can't.
He can't.
Okay,
he can't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, boleh sih sebenarnya pakai the biar lebih jelas boleh sebenarnya. Ya, he can't. Nggak misal kalau mau pakai the juga nggak masalah. Cuman kalau untuk orang native kadang nggak semua native sih, ada native yang kalau baca itu tuh nggak pakai the untuk apa ya lebih efektif gitu loh kan. Kalau n ke the ada transisi kayak lebih lama ngomongnya. Sebenarnya nggak masalah juga. Tapi kalau you want to read it as an American, it should be he can't. Jadi ada transisi gitu, can't. He can't. Yes, that's what I mean. Okay, please read the whole sentence.
Okay. He can, sorry, I will repeat one more time. He can't understand what I'm saying.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's great, Mbak Dela. Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Mbak Dika. Oh ya, masih kalimat yang ketiga ya, Mbak Dika.
He can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, he can't understand what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right. Jadi kuncinya ada di penekanan, can't-nya ditekankan, understand-nya nggak sambil lalu aja untuk verb-nya. Okay, very good, Mbak Dika. Now, the next sentence, who will read it? We'll read the next sentence. Anyone? Sentence number 4.
Me again.
All right. Okay, Mbak Dika, okay. Karena ini positif berarti pakai ya, can ya.
You can cook really well.
Yes, you can cook really well. Yeah, that's right. Good job. Now, Mbak Lina, still number 4.
You can cook really well.
That's great. You can cook really well. Okay, the last sentence. The last sentence, who wants to try? Mbak Icha first and then Mbak Lira.
You can come, but he can't come.
You can come, but he can't come. Ya, kamu boleh datang tapi dia nggak boleh. That's right. Nah, Mbak Lira tadi hilang.
Yeah,
Mbak Lira, are you there?
Yeah. Okay, hi.
Still.
You can come, but he can't come.
Jadi ini bacanya pakai ya, karena ini positif. You can come.
Okay, you can come, but he can't come.
Yes, you can come, but he can't come. That's right. That's great. Okay, from this point, do you have any question? Since the slide is, and this is the end of the slide actually. Do you have any question, maybe? Anyone? Before I dismiss the class. Actually, we still have 15 minutes left. Not 15, like 14. Do you have any question? Anyone?
Not yet.
Okay. So since we still have 15 minutes left, now I'm gonna talk about some words that many Indonesians may have mispronounced them. Banyak orang Indonesia yang salah melafalkannya gitu. Okay, let me find it. The file. Okay. Where's the file? Duh. Batuk. All right. Masih loading. Oh, ini dia. Where's the slide? Duh. Wait. Jadinya kok malah nggak beraturan. Ini adalah beberapa kata dalam bahasa Inggris yang mana orang Indonesia itu sering banget salah menyebutkannya gitu. Yang mana again it will lead to misunderstanding. First, here we have vegetable. Jadi kebanyakan orang Indonesia itu bacanya vegetable. Oh, red and red. Oh, itu kayak a, rat, cat, mat. Jadi ketika itu bilang a, itu mulut akan lebar. Rat. Your jaw drops quite a bit. Jadi rahang itu lebar, lumayan lebar. Tapi kalau biasa, red, rat, red. That's a red rat. Itu adalah seekor tikus merah atau mungkin kucing merah. That's a red cat. Kayak gitu. Jelas ya bedanya rat, cat, mat, hat. Dan itu c, bukan c. Yang sering terjadi adalah when I taught my students and they are just kids, ya sih mereka masih anak-anak, emang seumuran anak like 7 years, mereka dengarnya match pakai c. Sebenarnya c dan c beda ya. Mat, keset gitu, mat. Jadi bacanya match. No, that's different. And get back to here. Ini vegetable, bukan vegetable, yang mana banyak banget orang Indonesia bilangnya vegetable karena ada kata table di situ yang mana itu meja jadi vegetable, which is wrong. It should be vegetable. Let me show you. See, sama sekali bukan table tapi table. Vegetable. Jadi kalau ada huruf D terus ada kayak angka 3 gini gantung gini, itu berarti dibaca J. Vegetable. Alright. Next, we have comfortable. Banyak yang bilangnya comfortable, padahal sebenarnya adalah comfortable. Jadi R-nya pindah ke setelah T. Comfortable. Tapi biasanya itu ada juga yang bilang comfortable. Let me show you. Ada yang menghilangkan R-nya, kalau misal dirasa kayak susah menempatkan R-nya di situ, boleh comfortable. Here, dia bilangnya comfortable. Yang comfortable itu biasanya American English. Yang emang kan ada tuh aturan-aturan gitu yang nggak tertulis itu. Untuk trik-triknya kayak misalnya tree nggak akan ketemu di kamus kayak gini. Itu adalah triknya ketika T ketemu R jadinya tree. Jadi kalau mau bakunya seperti di kamus comfortable without R, tapi kalau kayak American English comfortable. Then hangat itu bukan warm tapi warm pakai A. Let's check it out. See, warm ini, warm.
Warm.
Warm. Jadi yang dibaca warm lagi ya. Sedangkan WORM itu dibacanya worm. Kalau hangat itu warm. Kalau cacing itu worm.
Worm.
That's it, worm. Now, bekerja bukan work ya, bukan work, tapi work. Dan bukan delete, menghapus bukan delete. Biasanya kan di filenya di delete, bukan, tapi delete. Let me show you this.
Delete.
Delete. See, ini adalah sound, delete. Again, ini aturan yang nggak tertulis. Mungkin di sini tulisannya the, pakai sound harusnya delete. Cuman ada satu aturan yang nggak tertulis, tapi memang ada rule seperti ini ada. Kalau cek di video-video di YouTube yang fokus di pronunciation pasti ada. Ketika suatu vowel sounds nggak berada pada syllables atau sukata yang nggak ditekankan, nggak berada pada syllable atau syllable yang ditekan. Yang ditekan itu maksudnya yang ada tanda petiknya gini loh, tanda petiknya. Tanda petik ini kan muncul sebelum lead, yang mana kita penekanannya ada pada sukata kedua, lead, delete. Nah, itu kalau dia nggak ada tanda petiknya di depannya, kita boleh mengubahnya menjadi menjadi schwa. Jadi boleh dibaca delete. Delete, kayak gitu. Itu aturannya seperti itu. Opposite, ya benar. Let's check opposite. Opposite itu ada penekanannya pada di. Oke, wait. Nah, karena tanda petiknya itu ada di O, makanya dia penekannya di O, opposite. Yang tidak ditekankan bisa jadi schwa, opposite. Sampai mana tadi? Oh iya. Terus ini bukan Wednesday, tapi Wednesday. Nggak pakai D bacanya, Wednesday. Terus ini listen nggak pakai T. Kayaknya udah pada tahu ya, ini bukan listen, tapi listen. Dan ini mangkok, bukan usus besar. Usus besar, vowel. Tapi kalau mangkok, dibacanya bowl. O, ada diftong O di situ, O, jadi bowl, not bowl, itu adalah usus besar, bowl. Dan ini salmon, nggak pakai L, salmon. Dan ini bukan giraffe, ya. Sering banget bilangnya orang-orang giraffe, gitu kan. No, it should be giraffe. Bayangkan kita ngomong jerapah, gitu ya. Jerapah, bacanya giraffe, gitu. Terus, yang terakhir bukan iron, tapi iron. Oke, sampai sini udah semuanya. Now, let's practice. Who wants to read from the first up to the last word? Siapa yang mau coba? Oke, Mbak Ica first.
Vegetable. Comfortable. Warm.
Oke, wait. Mulai dari veg. Tadi apa gimana?
Vegetable.
Vegetable, benar?
Comfortable.
Comfortable boleh atau comfortable boleh.
Warm. Worm. Work. Delete. Wednesday. Listen.
Yes, right.
Bowl. Salmon. Giraffe. Iron.
Very good. Now, Mbak Abby, and then Mbak Pebi, Mbak Lina, and Mbak Damara.
Vegetable, comfortable, warm, work, delete. Wednesday, listen, bowl, salmon, giraffe, iron.
Bukan iron, tapi kayak iron, ada y-nya di tengah. Iron. Okay, that's what iron. Thank you, Mbak Abby. Now Mbak Pebi.
Vegetable.
Vegetable, pakai
Comfortable. Warm.
Ini bacanya vegetable.
Comfortable.
Oke, coba yang vegetable.
Vegetable.
Benar.
Vegetable.
Terus?
Comfortable. Warm. Warm.
Benar.
Work. Delete. Wednesday. Delete. Wednesday. Listen. Bowl. Salmon. Salmon. Giraffe. Iron.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Iron.
Iron.
Ini tuh kayak kita bilang jerapah, tapi p-nya diganti f. Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Mbak Feby. Mbak Lina now.
Vegetable, comfortable, warm, work. Delete. Wednesday, listen, bowl, salmon, giraffe, iron.
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Benar. Thank you, Mbak Lina. Now, Mbak Damara.
Vegetable, comfortable, warm, work, delete, Wednesday. Listen, bowl, salmon. Giraffe, salmon.
Nggak pakai L,
Salmon. Okay. Giraffe. Iron.
Iron, bener. Giraffe, iron. Okay, thank you, Mbak Damara. Sekarang Mbak Dika.
Vegetable. Comfortable. Warm.
Comfortable.
Warm.
Ini WIRM, warm.
Warm. Work. Delete. Wednesday. Listen. Bowl. Salmon. Giraffe. Iron.
Okay, very good. Next, Mbak Lira.
Vegetable. Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Warm. Work. Delete.
Delete.
Wednesday. Listen. Bowl. Salmon. Giraffe.
Salmon. Nggak pakai L.
Salmon.
Okay, wait. Let me show you this.
Okay.
Pada kata a, salmon. Ini ada swa, jadi nggak ada L-nya. Salmon.
Okay, Miss. Salmon. Giraffe. Giraffe.
Kayak kita bilang jerapah, tapi hilangkan a-nya, p-nya diganti f. Giraffe. Wait. Let me show you. Iron, bener, iron. Loh. Kok spellingnya yang salah? Giraffe. Again, ini emang pakai sound, tapi karena ini bukan pada posisi syllable yang ditekankan, makanya soundnya berubah menjadi swa. Giraffe. Nggak usah if tapi a. Giraffe. Kita beneran kayak bilang jerapah, ya kan? Jerapah gitu kan. Cuman a-nya nggak usah. Jerap, jadi jerap kan jerap. Terus p-nya ganti f aja. Giraffe. Yes, that's it. Giraffe.
Okay, Miss. Giraffe.
That's right. Dan ini iron itu sebenarnya dibacanya itu kayak gini. Iron. Iron. Tapi
Iron.
ya, E-nya itu pakai schwa karena kan di huruf sini nggak ada schwanya atau jadi pakai E tetap jadinya itu. Sebenarnya itu iron.
Iron.
Yes, that's it. Okay, so
Thank you.
You're welcome. The time is up. So, do you have any question before I dismiss this class?
This class.
Do you have any question?
Miss, tadi yang warm sama worm gimana? Tolong sekali lagi.
Wait, aku tulis dulu sini, nanti lupa ini apaan. Some words that you may mispronounce them. Meet sama itu dia masuk ke apa ya, yang suara sama itu homofon kali ya kayaknya. Oke, let me check it. Homofon kayaknya. Intinya tulisannya beda, tapi cara pelafalannya sama gitu. Itu namanya homofon kan? Let me find it. I forget about the term. Homophone, a word that is pronounced the same as another word but has different meaning or spelling. Yes, that's homophone. Berarti daging dan bertemu adalah homophone. Alright. Ya, benar. Worm sama worm. Some words that you may pronounce. Tulis judulnya dulu. May pronounce incorrectly. Is worm and worm. Worm itu W-O-R-M. Worm.
Warm.
Worm. Sedangkan cacing itu dibacanya worm.
Worm.
Nah, that's it. Kayak biasanya kan belajar pronunciation itu dari film. Jadi kadang ada satu scene yang kayak pronunciation-nya unik terus ngeklik aja gitu sampai sekarang ingat. Aku nemu kata worm, dulu aku juga melafalkannya kayak apa sih bedanya worm sama cacing sama itu? Lalu aku bilangnya worm pakai A. And then one day I came across this scene in Moana. Ada kan film kartun Moana. Ketika Moana lagi obok-obok laut, dia bilang it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer. Ternyata si siapa itu temannya Moana itu pokoknya yang besar itu dia ternyata pipis di laut, makanya kok getting warmer. So kayak yang bacanya bukan warmer ya, ternyata warmer ya. Terus aku cek di Cambridge atau Oxford Dictionary, oh iya ternyata warmer. Sedangkan cacing itu worm. Jadi satunya O, satunya E. Sama kayak bekerja bukan work, bukan, jangan bilang I'm working, but I'm working with er. Like when you say girl. Okay. Do you have any other question? Yang udah jelas ya untuk bedanya worm sama worm ya? Is it clear? Okay, any other question? Okay, clear. All right, now I can dismiss the class. I will send this PowerPoint to our group. And about the recording, karena IndiHome-nya agak-agak gimana gitu, kayaknya it will take time, but I will share the link. I will try to upload this video after this, which may take time, and then after I upload it, I will share the link. Okay, so I'll see you later next week on Wednesday at 7 as always. Okay, see you next week, everyone. Good night. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, Miss.
Next weekend,
Thank
Miss.
you.
Bye.
Thank you, Miss. See you. Bye-bye.
Sehat ya,
Bye.
Miss.
Ya,
Bye.
amin.
Jangan lupa minum obat, Miss.
Ya, for sure. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.